आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone. Here our question is, which of the following statement is /are not correct? Option number 1, bronchus is divided into bronchioles. Option number 2, the opening leading to larynx is called glottis. Option number 3, during inhalation ribs move inward and diaphragm is raised. Option number 4, oxygen has more affinity with hemoglobin than CO2. Now we would understand the respiration system from where the air goes inside the lungs. Okay, how the like passage is. Now it starts with nasal cavity. Okay, from nasal cavity it goes to basically pharynx. Okay, from pharynx it goes to larynx. Before going to larynx, it passes through a opening which name as glottis. Okay, from glottis it goes inside larynx. Now from larynx it goes into trachea. Okay, from trachea trachea divides into two bronchus or two bronchi, we can say. From bronchi it goes into bronchioles. Bronchioles can be primary first and then it divided into secondary bronchioles. This bronchiole after that divides into further name as structural and functional unit of lungs, which is known as alveoli. Okay, so from this passage we can understand that option number 1, in which bronchus is divided into bronchioles, is correct. The opening leading to larynx is called glottis. This pharynx leads to glottis. This is the opening and it is leading to larynx, so this option is also correct. Now we will study about option number 3. During breathing, the breathing have basically two procedures. The one we known as inhalation, and the other one is known as exhalation. Okay. The question is as saying that during inhalation, ribs move inward and diaphragm is raised. So this inhalation process, ribs basically contracts. Okay, they contracts and it moves in upward direction and outward direction. Okay, if we talk about the diaphragm, then contracts. Diaphragm contracts and it moves in downward direction. Now the just opposite of this occurs in exhalation process. The question is only asking about inhalation, so this statement is wrong because here the ribs are moving inward and diaphragm is raised. So this statement is not correct. Option number 3. And if we talk about option number 4, oxygen has more affinity with hemoglobin than CO2, then this statement is also correct because oxygen travels it in like hemoglobin attached with oxygen more than CO2 because most of the CO2 is travels in blood through the bicarbonate ion. Okay, bicarbonate ion. So here the question is asking about which statement is not correct. So option number 3 is the correct answer for this question because only this statement is not correct here.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट, IIT, जेईई मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।